Dear students, in the last class we studied about the 4 planets which we called it as inner planets, which are very close to the sun, namely in the order of Mercury. Next planet is Venus, then the position is occupied by Earth, and 4th planet in the inner planet is the Mars. Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun and very small planet in our solar system. Venus, which is very hot planet due to its brightness, it is a bright planet. It is also called morning star or evening star, and its axis of rotation is from east to west. The next planet is the Earth, where in our solar system it is the only planet which have the life on it due to the presence of proper temperature. The atmosphere contains oxygen, and we have the water on the Earth's surface and a protective blanket in the atmosphere, namely ozone, which will prevent the harmful rays of the sun. That is about our Earth. The 4th planet is called red planet, the Mars, and we have seen the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, is launched a satellite to study about this Mars. Mangalyaan we call it. So these are the things we have studied in the last class, right? And in that class I have just mentioned the axis of rotation of Earth is tilted at 23.5 degree, and due to that we have the changes in the season like winter or maybe summer, etc. Now you have seen the globe. Still I have brought the globe of Earth, which you can see now. This is the axis. They will make it, but reality there is no such as such, only we have Earth. And if you see there how it is rotating, can you see its rotation? This is the rotation, and the imaginary line passing through the center of that one, Earth. This is the rotation. Okay. Now, if you consider the revolution of the Earth around the sun is not in this plane, it is tilted. You can observe it. It is just tilted. You can see it is not like this way. Actually, if you consider the plane of the Earth like this way, and it should move when it will rotate around the revolve around the sun like this way, it should rotate like this. But actually, when it rotate along this one, it is tilted. Can you see the tilted it is? That is the meaning of tilt of the Earth, and due to that, if you consider the Earth, this one, and if it is sun is there here at the center, due to the different positions tilting, we have here, if they have summer in one pole region, the other pole is away from the sun, they will have the winter. Okay. So this way we will have the seasonal change, and that is the axis of rotation of the Earth which is tilted. That I want to show. Okay. Now today's class we will learn the remaining 4 planets which are called outer planets. The outer planets. Which are much far away from the sun. In that one, first one is Jupiter. The next one is Saturn. Third one is Uranus. And lastly we have 4th outer planet is Neptune. These 4 planets, they are far away from the sun. Far away from the sun. And here These planets, 4 planets, namely after Mars, the Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus, then Neptune. They are much far away compared to the inner 4 planets. They are usually called outer planets. That's one reason. The second reason is these planets usually have ring structures. The ring structure is very faint, very thin it is in case of the other than Saturn. Saturn have the proper ring-like structure around that planet, which is most fascinating when you see through the telescope. To see the ring structure around the planet, these 4 planets, you need the help of this telescope, the instrument which is used to see celestial objects very close and clearly. That is the instrument, telescope we will use. Okay, and first planet and the outer planet is the Jupiter, Brahaspati, or you may call it as in our this one. We call it as Guru Graha, Guru, leader. Guru means teacher, right? So this is why it is called Guru Graha or the Brahaspati. It is the biggest planet in our solar system. Jupiter is the biggest planet. So one by one we study now. Outer planet. It is the biggest planet. Now you may get the idea if I give the pictures. You have take the Earth, 1,300 Earths, our Earth, and you can fill it inside this Jupiter. So if you consider the Earth like this way, this much big, and the Jupiter size will be this much big. And how many Earth you can fill inside this Jupiter? 1,300 Earths. It will be filled inside the Jupiter. So that is the size of the Jupiter. Can you get the picture? 1,300 Earths you can fill. How much big our Earth? That much our Earth. If you should include to make one big Jupiter is 1,300. That is the size of the Jupiter. It is the biggest planet in our solar system. And you can see it very easily due to its size. Naked eye you can see this planet. Bare eyes you can see. But if you see through the telescope this planet, along with this planet you can see the 4 satellites. If you see the Jupiter, you can observe along with the Jupiter the 4 its satellites. Very close to this Jupiter, we can see it's 4 prominent satellites, natural satellite. Even though it has got more satellites, not 4 satellites, it has got more satellites. But we can see the 4 prominent satellites of the Jupiter through the telescope. But if you consider its mass against the mass of the Earth, it is not that much big mass it has got. It is just 318 times bigger mass than the Earth. Even the size wise it is 1,300 times bigger. But if you compare the mass of the Jupiter with the Earth, it is just 318 times more mass it has that compared to the Earth, because it is less denser compared to the Earth. And if you consider the outer planets, they have more number of satellites compared to the inner planets. In inner planets, we have Mercury, no satellite, natural satellite, Venus, no natural satellite, Earth has got 1, and Mars has got 2. But after that, the remaining 4 planets, which we usually call it as outer planets, they have ring-like structure, their density is less, they are far away from the sun, and they have large number of satellites, say 18, 20, etc. like Jupiter, or it may be Saturn have that many number of satellites. So that is their speciality. So that is about the Jupiter. And if you consider its rotation, how much time it will take? For Earth it is 24 hours it will take Earth to rotate around its axis, that much. One day duration, you know how much it will take. In one day Earth will rotate around its along its axis of rotation. But if you want to know the time, it is just 8 to 10 hours the Jupiter will rotate around its axis. So huge, even it is so huge in size. You can compare how much time it will take just to take one round, one turn. One turn it should make, how much time it may take, because it is due to much size. You may think it will take much time, but it is wrong. It will rotate very fast along its axis just within 8 to 10 hours. That is the day of the Jupiter. It will rotate. Okay, very fast it will rotate along its axis. So that is the speciality of the first outer planet, namely Jupiter. The next planet is Saturn, most fascinating satellite of planet of the solar system, namely Saturn. In our this one Indian mythology, we call it as Shani Griha. Shani Griha it is. Shani, we will say, it is have prominent ring system. It has got very good clear ring system compared to other outer planet. Other outer planet, if you observe the ring system, very thin it is cannot see properly. All the ring system you need, including the Saturn, even though you can see this planet, little bigger it is also compared to Earth, but smaller than Jupiter. This is also very big planet, Saturn. You cannot see it ring system, but when you see through the telescope, very prominent ring-like structure it has got. That is the Saturn. It also got many satellites. Saturn and Jupiter have much number of satellites. And its density is still less compared to the density of the Earth. If you take the density of the Saturn, it is very less than that of water. Okay, if you imagine, if you have much water, sea of water you have, and if possible, if you bring and keep the planets Saturn on the water, it will float. Even it has got big size, its density, you know what is density? Mass by volume. So mass of this particular planet, Jupiter, etc., they have extremely less density. So even though Jupiter is less density in front of this one, Saturn, in front of Earth, it has got much less density than the Earth. So it will float on water if it is possible to make the Saturn put on the water, huge water, it will float. That is its density, very less. It also got many satellites, natural satellites. That is about the Saturn. The third and fourth, and the last two outer planets, Uranus and Neptune. First we will take Uranus. The planet Uranus, it has got light ring system, thin ring system, but it is not visible like the Jupiter and Saturn, which is possible to see without the help of telescope by us. But to see the last two planets, because still they are far away from the sun, we need the help of telescope to see the Uranus as well as Neptune. Okay, this Uranus also rotate around its axis, which is same as that of this one. Venus, planet Venus, that is from which to which? From east to west. Uranus also rotate along its axis from east to west. So these two planets only have the opposite direction of rotation compared to the remaining planet. And it also got satellite, it has got a thin ring system. One specialty about this planet is its axis of rotation. It is much tilted planet. It is more tilted than the Earth. Some almost the little tiltation they have, if you consider all the planets, their rotation, but if you consider the Uranus, its tilt is almost equal to 90 degree. That is, if you take the its axis of revolution around the sun, if you take the axis, its axis of rotation is almost equal to 90 degrees. So it will revolve in this direction, rotate in this direction, and it will revolve around the sun along this plane. So when it will revolving around the sun in this way, but it will rotate along its axis like this way. So it looks as if it is rolling while revolving around the sun. It appears as it is rotating, it is rolling on its axis. Okay, it is rolling like a ball, it looks, because its tilt is much more. That is the particular planet which have more tilt in the axis of rotation. So it appears to be rolling while doing the revolution around the sun. And the last planet is namely the Neptune. This is also have to see with the help of the telescope, because this is also much far away from the sun, and it has got some satellites more in number, and it has got thin ring system, and it is rotating from west to east like Earth. So these are the 4 planets which we call it as outer planet. They have less denser, they have number of satellites, natural satellites, and they have a ring system other than Saturn, which has got prominent ring system. So these are the totally 8 planets, where Pluto is now not considered as the planet of the solar system, even though in the earlier we have considered due to some norms of the planets which it will not fulfill. So it is not now considered as the planet. Okay, that is the Pluto. Then after these 8 planets, we have the comets. It is also member of the solar system. Comets, which is very rare seeing, it is not possible to see it in our throughout our life. It is very difficult, because once in a while it will appear in the sky. It is not a very common or often seen, very rare seen. But how it appears like a bright ball-like structure and a faint tail-like structure. The comets, which are also member of the solar system, it appears to be bright head-like structure, and it have got a like this way it appears. This tail-like structures, it is always away from the sun. This is also revolving in a big elliptical path, much bigger than our system, planet system, much larger. That is why it will take much time to revolve around the sun. So very rare scene to see this bright head-like structure having tail-like structure, which is away from the sun while it is revolving around the sun. It is just dirt and some gases condensed together to form this structure. Earlier people thought that it is bad omen whenever the comet appear, something going to happen. They are afraid of that one, because it is very rare to see in the night sky. So something may be going bad to our earth. That is the belief of the children. Now that belief is not much is there, because we scientists or astronomers are come to know what it is. And Halley's comet, there are so many comets are there. One of the important comets, it is found out by the Halley, a great astronaut. Its name only given Halley's comet. Once in a 76 years it appears. This comet, Halley's comet, it appears once in 76 years, and last it appeared 1986. This is the last year the Earth people can able to see this comet in 1986. Then after 76 years, if you add 76 years to this one, till you have to wait few more years, 10, 20 years almost, 25 years to appear, to see this comet, Halley's comet. It will take 76 years to revolve around the sun. So that is about the comet. And after this we have this one, between Mars and Jupiter. Between Mars and Jupiter, we have huge space. The distance between Mars and Jupiter is much more. Between these two, we have huge space, and we will find the asteroids, what they are, and what about the meteors, meteorites, and about the man-made satellites, etc. We will study in the next class. Okay, children. So today's class we have studied the outer planet and the comet. The outer four planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Jupiter is the biggest planet, and it will have in its, it can contain 1300 Earths inside it. Even though it has got big size, its density is less, almost 318 times that of Earth. It will revolve around its axis, it will rotate around its axis very fast. And it has got many natural satellites, and 4 natural satellites can be seen very easily with the help of telescope along with this planet. Next one is Saturn. It has got very fascinating ring-like structure, and it has got also many natural satellites. It is still less density it has, so it can float if you put it on the huge amount of water. Next one is Uranus, and this is the most tilted planet, and it has rotation. The direction of rotation is from west to east to west. Okay, and last one is Neptune, and it is also far away from this one. It has got a very faint appearance because we cannot able to see this planet. And comets are nothing but, we call it as dirty balls. It is the condensed air and dust, etc., and which form when it comes close to the sun. Due to the heat energy, the gases get evaporated, and this forms, it appears as a tail-like structure. And famous comet is Halley. And after 76 years, after 1886, you add 76, you will get the year on which you can see this famous comet once again. Okay, thank you, children.